Hello, hello, welcome to My Green Pets. I'm William Green. Happy Saturday. The tent, the orchid tent, the Nepenthes tent. We've got a couple things in bloom here this week, and spring really has already started in the tent. Spring is well underway. There's lots of new growth. This is my Cattleyas rosita, well into a new growth there. Cattleyas rex over here has got lots of new green nubbins pushing out, as well as some of my other Cattleyas as well. Cycnoches bronze vixen is in bloom again. Lovely, sweet, tangy fragrance with those flowers. How about we focus on it? There we go. Really graceful, lovely. Like the color. Very pretty. Dendrochilum tenellum. Still looking very cool. Tiny little flowers. And when those are all done, I'm going to snip every single one of them off so that the plant has that nice grassy look. And then, of course, Rhyncholaelia aristocrat, looking wonderful, still smelling nice in the evenings. Hoping this lasts for a couple more weeks. Really like this flower. So pretty. Nice and flat, too. Let's see. Upon the recommendation from Dustin at Here But Not, I changed my Mite formulation for my Nepenthes. I'm spraying, it's distilled water with a tablespoon of neem oil and a couple drops of liquid detergent, dish detergent. So I've been doing, I just actually did a swipe underneath the leaves with a cotton swab, and there were just very few, like I could count like maybe 5 little red specks for this plant. This plant, there were more. There were probably more like 20. And then this plant, I didn't actually do the swipe for this plant. So it seems like the numbers are, again, under control. They're not gone, but I'm hoping as the days get longer, as the tent gets warmer, the predatory mite population in here will wake up and jump in, and then depending on how that goes, I might have to get some new ones. But I've seen some here and there crawling around, but I'm not quite sure. The plants are kind of isolated for a reason, but if you want predatory mites to be effective, your plants kind of have to all be touching each other so they can all walk. The predatory mites can walk all over the plants and search for the spider mites. So we'll see. I can already tell there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done in the tent before spring gets going too much more. First of all, plants that are like this, they need to be divided. Hal needs to be divided. That bulbophyllum back here, I'm going to leave this alone. Medusa, I'll probably leave alone for another year, but that'll need to be divided again soon. I think the last big division was 2021, so it's been a few years. And then this is actually a seedling compot that I should have separated these guys out sooner, but they need to be pulled apart as well. Got a few little compots like that, but kind of excited about this Rebecca Northern Mikabe. Seed pods developing. Now I've had them get, 6 weeks into it and then drop off, so who knows what's going to happen. But to have a pod of Rebecca Northern by Rebecca Northern, I think is really cool. And of course, some of the Cattleyas are starting to wake up. I'm starting to see little green growths popping out of here. So time to start thinking about what's getting repotted. The website is coming along and should be up soon. Once it is, I'm going to start putting plants up there that I'm looking to sell. So that should be exciting. Should be several plants that I can get out of here, make some room for the plants that are here. Hopefully nothing is going to be coming into the collection anytime soon, but I am expecting probably 3 or 4 flasks of Cattleyas Rex in the next year or 2, so gotta have space for them. I definitely could be making better use of this space. I mean, there's a lot of vertical space that's not being used. And you know, I could probably have 3 levels in here and have 3 times as many plants. So I guess the question is, I don't really know where to start with that. And also, I'm just kind of resistant to the idea because I like being able to like have them all here in one level. So I don't know what's going to happen. I might actually do another smaller tent for seedlings before I try to use more of the space in this tent. I just kind of like how open it is, but we'll see. Necessity is the mother of invention. A little update on my Nepenthes Kinabaluensis seedlings. Tiny little pitchers developing. That's super exciting. Some of them are faster than others. Some of them are bigger than others. Look at that one right there. That's the biggest one. It's got little pitchers already open. That's the first true leaf coming out of this plant, and it's already got another one popping. So that's super exciting. So let's go over the windowsill real quick so I can show you. Oh wait, one thing I wanted to show you real quick is a few months ago I cut the top off of a Phalaenopsis Surf Song. You can see where I chopped it, and look what's growing out of there. Leaves and roots. Looks like almost 4 different growing points coming out of there. That's super cool. Surf Song has orange flowers, kind of an unusual looking Phalaenopsis. Okay, well there's something in bloom in the window I'm going to show you, so let's go over there. It's Clivia time. One of the little side shoots has bloomed to welcome the spring. And this plant hasn't really been watered that much over the past 3 months. The cold temperatures from the window and the lack of water kind of give it a definite seasonal change. And people who say they have problems getting these to bloom, my only suggestion is that it needs to be chilly and dry for 2 or 3 months in the winter to give it a chance at blooming. Now the main growth of this plant, because it doesn't get really chilly in the winter, it usually waits until June to bloom. But I've had it bloom up to 4 times in 1 year, and now that there's multiple growths on it, I bet we get lots more flowers. I was so proud of my Paphiopedal and Michael Kopowitz for recovering so well, and I've been really diligent about keeping water out of the leaves. But the other day I noticed I had gotten some water in the leaves and I didn't really pay much attention to it, but oh, look what happened. Yep, here we go again. So I'm hoping that's going to stop and the plant will continue on and that won't spread. But just really, it's a story of this plant just constantly rotting. So the big Phalaenopsis up here, down to just a few flowers left, and it is growing season for this phal. Nice big leaf pushing out. I've been fertilizing it again. The roots are coming out of the pot. So that is the update for this week. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time right here on My Green Pets. I'll leave you with a shot of my little alligator patterned Haworthia tessellata. Take care. Bye-bye.